Hello students, welcome to another yet new session on the topic theoretical distribution under the subtopic or the subheading hypergeometric distribution, and it is presented by Shanthala Kulkarni, Department of Statistics, Goktu College of Commerce and Science, Belgavi. In the previous class, we did solve some examples on hypergeometric distribution. We saw the definition, we saw the features, we saw the examples on hypergeometric distribution. Today we will solve few more examples on the same. So we will see what the example is. A bag contains 20 balls, of which 15 are red and 5 are black color. A random sample of 5 balls is taken. Find the probability that the sample contains 3 black balls. So how many balls are containing? Total there are 20 balls are there, and among 20, 15 are red in color and 5 are black. So we are giving preference to which color here? We are giving preference to black color, and we are taking how many? We are taking a random sample of how many balls? 5 of them. So among 5 balls, when you take randomly, you have to find the probability that among them, when you choose, 3 should be black balls. So here the value of A is going to be 5. Please pay attention students, the value of A will be 5 because we are giving preference to black color. We are giving preference to black color. So A is going to be 5, then A plus B means total there are how many? That is A plus B is equal to 20, and the sample size here also you have taken a random sample of 5, and here, yes, so these are the 5 black balls. That is what? A is 5, A plus B is 20, and N is equal to 5. Then X follows number of black balls in a sample of 5 balls. Then we have to write the probability mass function. The probability mass function is P of X ACX into BCN minus X divided by A plus BCN, where X takes the value 0, 1, 2, so on with minimum A and N. So here the value of A is 5, N is 5, both are 5. So the X value is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yes. Once we write the general probability mass function, the next step is to write or substitute the value of A. Then we are going to substitute the value of B, that is A plus B, 5 plus 15 is 20. Then N is 5, we have substituted 5, A plus B is 20 and N is 5. This is the next step, to write all the values in the probability mass function. Next we have to find out the probability. What is the probability they have asked? They have said they want the sample should contain 3 black balls. So the X value here it will be taking 3. So wherever in this probability mass function is there, X is there now, you are going to substitute the value 3. So it becomes 5C3, 15C5 minus 3 divided by 20C5. So 5 minus 3 is nothing but 2. This is simple. 5C3 is nothing but directly go to the binomial coefficient and find out, or you can write it as 5 into 4 into 3 divided by 3 into 2 into 1, then into 15, 5 minus 3 is 2. So 15, you have to write 2 factors of 15, that is 15 into 14 divided by 2 into 1. The whole thing divided by 20C5. 5 factors of 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 5 factors divided by 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Simplify this. 3 gets cancelled. 7, 4, 6, 3. So children, please simplify, and finally you get the answer as 0.0677. So this is a simple example on hypergeometric distribution. Let us see one more example. A pond has 30 fishes, among which 10 are marked ones. in the bracket they have said marked fishes are under scientific observation. 4 fishes are caught from the pond. Find the probability that two of them are marked ones. Also find the mean and variance of the marked fishes. So totally how many fishes are there? 30. So among 30, how many are marked? 10 are marked. How many are unmarked? 30 minus 10 is 20. How much is the random sample we are taking? We are taking 4 fishes. Among 4 fishes, we have to find the probability that 2 of them are marked. So here, whatever probability they find marked, that you have to write the value as A equal to. If unmarked is there, then the value will change. Remember this. So what is given here in this particular example? A plus B is equal to 30. A is marked because we have to find the probability of marked ones only. Then n sample size n is equal to 4. So B is 30 minus 10, that is 20. Then X follows number of marked fishes in a sample of 4 fishes. Then the probability mass function. See, if you all remember, every example of every theoretical distribution, the first and foremost step is to write the given things. Then show how X follows, whether it's a Bernoulli, it's a binomial, it's Poisson or hypergeometric. And then the next step is to write the probability mass function. The general probability mass function, once you write the general probability mass function, you are going to substitute the respective values of A, B, A plus B, whatever the theoretical distribution is. So here we are substituting the values 10, B is 20, A plus B is 30, then n sample size is 4, X value will change. So here a minimum 10 and 4, A is 10, n is 4. So among both of them 4 is the minimum. So your X value will be 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Next comes the probability. You are going to write what the probability they have asked. They have said 2 are marked fishes, means X will be 2. So wherever X is there, you are going to substitute the value as 2. So this becomes 10C2, 20C, 4 minus 2, 30C4, simplify and you get the answer 0.31. In this example, they have also asked mean and variance. Mean and variance. For that you have to remember the formula of mean, that is NA divided by A plus B, and also you have to remember the formula for variance. So here mean is NA divided by A plus B. The value of N is 4, A is 10, A plus B is 30. Simplify, you get the answer. Next, we have to find the variance. The formula for variance here is NAB bracket A plus B minus N, the whole thing divided by A plus B the whole square into bracket A plus B minus 1. N is 4, A is 10, B is 20, A plus B is 30, then N is 4, then A plus B is 30 square into this whole thing, 30 minus 1 is 29. We are only substituting in this particular formula of the variance, then simplifying, you get the answer 0.7969. So students, for 1 mark, 2 mark, yes, there is a possibility they may ask you all to find mean of hypergeometric by giving the parameters, or they may even ask you to find the variance or standard deviation. For that you have to remember the formula. Let's see another example, simple example here. What is the example here? This is an example for 2 marks. This is an example for 2 marks. Given A is equal to 5, B is equal to 3 and N is equal to 3 as parameters of hypergeometric distribution, find probability X is equal to 1. Yes. What are the given things? A is equal to 5, B is equal to 3, N is equal to 3. The first step is to write the probability mass function. The probability mass function, again we are repeating, P of x is equal to ACX BCN minus x divided by A plus BCN, where x takes the value 0, 1, 2, minimum AN. A, B and N should always be more than 0. So let us substitute the values in the probability mass function, whatever is given to us. We are substituting here in this particular fashion. Then the next step they have asked to find probability x is equal to 1, means wherever in this probability mass function x is there now, you want to substitute the value of x as 1 and then simplify and you get the answer. So such examples are for 2 marks. So in hypergeometric distribution, you will be having examples of 5 marks, 2 marks and 1 mark. One more example of the same category. Okay, the parameters of a hypergeometric distribution are a is equal to 3, b is equal to 8 and n is equal to 6. Find the mean and standard deviation. The first step, write the given things. A is equal to 3, b is equal to 8, n is equal to 6. We have to find mean. Mean of the hypergeometric distribution is denoted by NA divided by A plus B. So please substitute the values. N is 6, A is 3, A plus B is 3 plus 8. 18 divided by 11, you are getting the answer 1.6363. Similarly, standard deviation is nothing but the square root of the variance. So if you know variance, you just put it under the square root, you get your standard deviation. So NA bracket A plus B minus N divided by A plus B the whole square into bracket A plus B minus 1. Simple task is to substitute all the concerned values. Aram se simplify with the patience and a lot more attention and care. You get the answer 0.7714. See, students don't have in the concept that theoretical distribution is difficult or something like that. That is totally a misconception you will have. You only have to remember certain rules and regulations of theoretical distribution for the examples to solve. With this, we finish the examples on hypergeometric distribution. And under theoretical distribution, you have distributions for discrete random variable and continuous random variable. So just know the basic meaning of what is the meaning of discrete and what is the meaning of continuous. That's all. And whenever you have to solve examples on particular distribution, you have to remember the probability mass function of that particular distribution and solve the example. That's it. So please practice and make yourself perfect, and then only you can understand, things will be easy. So for today's class we have done. That's all. Thank you so much. Okay, there is one more example. Okay, let us solve. I'm so sorry. One more example. One more for practice. Find the variance of a hypergeometric distribution with parameters A is equal to 12, B is equal to 8, N is equal to 6. Yes, A is 12, B is 8, N is equal to 6. Then write the variance formula, substitute, you get the answer. Practice, practice, practice. If you are not able to do it once, practice the same example 2 times, 3 times. The third time you will understand the concept and 100% you will get it how to solve it. I think they are done with the examples now. Yes. Yeah, I repeat once more. With this we finish the examples on hypergeometric distribution, and also we finish the distribution of hypergeometric distribution. And let's see in the next class what we have to deal with, and it's going to be interesting also. So for today it's done. Thank you, students.